it's Dollfunke. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today's video is going to be kind of a little different. Today I'm going to talk about how I would rather be alone than let anyone disrespect me or make me feel small or bad about myself, because a lot of people, I think, secretly struggle with this and don't know how to voice it or how to articulate it. And I just want to talk about it because I see it a lot. I see it with my friends in their lives. I see it in like other people's lives that I'm not really close to, but like I can spot it and point it out. Because disrespect isn't something you should ever take lightly, because once you take small jabs at your self-worth, at your personhood, it will just become a pattern, and those people, they will feel comfortable bullying you, disrespecting you, and you shouldn't take that ever. I'm not gonna take that, you shouldn't take that, so let's begin the video. Let's talk about how a lot of people literally get off of disrespecting you. Genuinely. Like, they won't even know you from anywhere. They won't know who you are, what you've been through, nothing. But they would want to disrespect you. They love seeing you unsure of yourself, second guessing yourself, because it gives them control. And it's like a power trip for these people. The more you tolerate that behavior, the more you say, oh, it's okay, oh, I'm sure they didn't mean that, the more they're gonna do it. And at the end of the day, it's just gonna leave you feeling less of a human. It's gonna make you feel inferior to these people. And no one should ever feel inferior to anyone, because we are all human living on the same planet. A lot of the times this disrespect can come from people who are closest to you, people who know you the most, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, just acquaintances. People who know you the most can sometimes feel like that's a leeway to disrespect you. But it's not, and it's not fair to disrespect someone. If you value someone as a friend, as a person in your life, you should never want to bring them down or say anything that might hurt their self-esteem or like just hurt their personhood. And now I'm not saying people outside of yourself are in control of how you feel, but it can definitely be harmful to say negative things to someone and not expect that to hurt them. You should never just tolerate disrespect from anyone. Why? Because it will become a pattern. It will become a cycle. And it will be like you're the laughing stock of the group. Someone will feel comfortable with, oh, I can insult her. Oh, I can disrespect her because she won't do anything about it. No, you should never tolerate something like that. Being ridiculed and constantly bullied by someone will mess with your self-esteem, with your sense of self-worth. Why would you want that in your life? Why would you want someone who is saying negative things about you constantly in your life? Because it will definitely psychologically harm you. You'll start to second guess who you are. You'll start to think the negative things they're saying to you are true. Don't ever let anyone bully you. Because truly, I think people who try to bully other people are extremely insecure, but also they want a target that they feel is too weak to speak up for themselves. So starting today, you have to speak up for yourself. Whenever you hear or whenever someone is saying something that isn't true about you and that you know, hey, this doesn't feel good and this isn't right because you're talking bad about my character, who I am as a person, clock it. Clock that mess and confront them and say, what do you mean by that? What are you saying? Why are you saying that? Explain what you mean. Explain it. And if they go silent, that's your answer. They can't explain it because it's not true. So don't ever take other people's lies and jabs at who you are as truth, because it's not. It's not. They don't even really know you, because they only know a perception of you that is influenced by their bias and their experience. So don't even take it as the truth, because it's really not. It's really not. The point of this video is to make you understand that it's okay to be alone if you know that entering into certain relationships will make you feel worse about yourself. There isn't a friendship that should be tolerated if you feel small, if you feel bad about yourself in the friendship. That's not a friendship. That's literally a tyrant type of relationship. Like, it's really not a friendship. But yeah, so for me, the thing that will help you like stop attracting these types of people is to set boundaries. And you can have whatever boundary you want. Just be clear about your boundaries. Make it clear, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. If you don't like that, if you're not okay with that, maybe we don't have to be friends, you know? Stuff like that. Just write down your boundaries and make sure it's very clear what you want. Next, watch how people react to your boundaries, because a lot of the times people don't like when other people have respect for themselves and boundaries, because they're like, oh, who do you think you are? Me. I'm me. That's why I demand boundaries. And if you don't like that, you don't have to be in my life. We don't have to be friends, you know? So if they're like put off by your boundaries, like, oh, this is such a high standard, like I can't meet those boundaries. Good. You will clear away the people that aren't for you. And sometimes it's not even about like the person being like a bad person. It's more about we're not compatible, and that's okay. We don't have to connect. But yeah, watch how they react. If they react in a bad way, goodbye, that's fine. But if they understand and respect your boundaries, okay, you probably have a great connection there. The next thing is to detach from toxic people. I think our intuition lets us know when someone is toxic. For example, when I come around someone and I start feeling weird, like it's just a weird vibe, a weird energy, and I'm like, I don't really know this person, so I don't know why I'm like feeling weird about them, that's probably a sign. That is probably a sign. And if it isn't like rooted in something like insecurity or jealousy or envy or anything like that, if it's not rooted in that, which it shouldn't be, then they're probably toxic, and maybe try to detach and like back up and just go your own way, because that's okay. That's okay too. The next thing is to surround yourself with people who genuinely care and respect you. It's really simple. It's really that simple. I don't think respect is something that's so hard to grasp, especially when, like, to me, respecting someone is just like understanding like what that person, understanding their boundaries, you know, treating them like a decent human being. That's it. It really doesn't take much to do that. And if that person can't respect you, they shouldn't be in your life. If that person doesn't care about you, they shouldn't be in your life. It's that simple, really. And I think a lot of the times, especially with social media now, it can be really hard to not get into the trap of, oh, I have to have this crew, I have to have this clique. It's really hard. I totally understand it. I felt that way for the longest time. But I had to sit down with myself and say, hey, I deserve to be happy regardless of whatever the circumstance is. I'm not going to wait till my life looks a certain way to be happy. No, I'm going to be happy now, because you literally only live in the now, and you deserve peace. You deserve abundance, happiness. It's really that simple. And honestly, at the end of the day, you teach people how to treat you. if someone just like, let's say you're friends with someone, right? And they make like a little like shady comment, but it's like a joke and it's like, okay, you know, like whatever. They were just joking, obviously, it's fine. But then they keep making the joke over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and you keep tolerating that. That's you telling that person, hey, it's okay to bully me. It's okay to speak low of me. It's okay to berate me. That's what you're telling that person. So you kind of, yeah, you teach people how to treat you. Like, if you don't like something, clock it the first time and say, hey, I don't mess with that. I don't like that. And if you want to do that, that's fine, but you're not going to be in my life if you keep doing that. And you have to be strict. You have to be strict about it, because people think you're joking. They genuinely think you're joking when you have boundaries, but when you let them know, no, I'm not joking. I actually will block you. Like, that's me. Like, I'm like, no, I'll block you like this. And yeah, to me, like, that's my boundary. Once you cross it, goodbye, toodles. But yeah, that's the end of this video, and I hope you understand that you are loved, you are heard, you are seen. There are people who care about you, so stop feeling like low of yourself, okay? Like, you are, big up yourself. You're amazing. You can do this. Believe in yourself. Have faith, have hope. The universe loves you. God loves you. So that's the end of this video. I just wanted to come on here and talk about just like rather being alone than like tolerating disrespect, because it's not fair. Like, life is already unfair and I understand that, but it's like I can choose the people I want to be in my, who is in my life, you know? I can choose that. So if you can choose the people who are in your life, why are you choosing people who are bringing you down, who are laughing at you or making fun of you? Absolutely not. Not in 2025, and definitely not ever. It's really not that hard to be a respectful person or just treat someone with like basic human dignity, you know? Like, do y'all hear me good? Like, but yeah, that was it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you've ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like, okay, these people are kind of like bullying me, like low-key, like, and I'm tolerating it low-key. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.